A United States Air Force Strategic Air Command weapon system. The SR71, a highly sophisticated reconnaissance aircraft of the 60s, still ahead of the state of the art in the 70s, was first announced in February 1964. A global reconnaissance system that will sustain altitudes above 80,000 feet at speeds beyond 2,000 miles per hour is operationally ready. Deployment plans are put into effect. An overseas base is ready. Airlift is established. Equipment is transferred from a high lift to the big door on the awaiting aircraft. Personnel to man the overseas operation arrive and board for the trip. Troops soon nickname it the Habu airline. Mission aircraft deployment is initiated. From an early morning takeoff, the SR will race the sun across the Pacific. After a record-breaking flight from the continental United States, the first Blackbird arrives. The overseas activity immediately prepares the aircraft to support SAC's commitments. Additional operational aircraft arrive at 24-hour intervals. A well-planned procedure is set into motion. The commander and his staff are briefed. Mission control proceeds with details and plans. Routes are selected. Weather is studied. Data cards are assembled and rushed to the processing center. Data is fed into the computer. From the output, briefing charts, route maps, and navigation tapes are generated. The data bank is searched for specific route information. Known threats are analyzed. Aircraft and sensor requirements to accomplish the mission are finalized. Composite information is assembled into a mission tape and verified. Job control through the maintenance officer receives the load sheet and schedule. Orders to the shops starts a beehive of activity. Maintenance personnel and sensor technicians, assisted by contractor specialists, prepare the aircraft and payload. Fuel is loaded. Liquid oxygen and nitrogen put on board. Sensors uploaded and aircraft pre-flighted. Countdown begins. The crew is briefed by mission planning. Latest available weather details are studied. Physiological support personnel assist the crew into their suits. A short ride to the launch shelter. PSD's men in white make the man-to-machine hookup.
Here we go.
Final systems checkout. The safety pins are pulled. Canopies are closed. Launch is in progress. Final engine trim run is made. As the aircraft moves down the runway, it carries with it the combined efforts of a dedicated team. Peace is our profession. Now the success of the mission depends on the skill of the crew and the performance of the airplane and equipment. The Blackbird climbs in a tight circle and disappears in the clouds. Strict radio silence will be maintained. Recovery operations are started immediately. Hangar is cleaned. Stands repositioned. Chocks are in place. Wheel coolers ready. All is made ready for the returning mission aircraft. During the long wait when duties are completed, the coffee shop has a rush of business. A specialty of the house, known as the Habu steak, is a favorite, washed down with canned ambrosia, a nectar of the gods. As aircraft return time approaches, the mood changes. Maintenance and operation personnel await the break in radio silence. The awaited pre-coded signal of mission status and aircraft return. Within minutes, the Blackbird touches down. The aircraft taxis into the shelter, and almost before the engines are shut down, the sensor data recovery is in progress. The sensors with their vitally important information are rapidly removed from the aircraft. An onboard recorder has kept a complete record of the mission. With the crew barely out of the cockpit, there is an initial debriefing by the commander and the intelligence officer, and a handshake for a job well done. The mission recorder magnetic tapes are rushed to the shop where two 16-track reels are stripped from the cassettes. Placed in protective cans, they are expedited to the Mobile Processing Center, where analog printouts will be available in minutes for the specialist shops to analyze any possible malfunctions reported by the crew. A complete digital printout will follow for systems operation verification and maintenance follow-up. A train of mission equipment leaves the shelter on its way to the shop. Transferred to handling platforms, it then moves to a system check console. Data take confirmed, the sensor is rolled into the dark room where the product is carefully removed. The sensor product is packed in special containers and rushed to the Mobile Processing Center. Processing of the mission photo and electronic data is already underway. The crew, after a well-earned shower, is thoroughly debriefed by intelligence personnel. A maintenance debriefing follows immediately. Technicians and contractor specialists responsible for all the aircraft and sensor systems are present. The crew chief receives a first-hand report from the flight crew. Individual shop personnel interrogate the pilot and RSO for information on the operation of their systems. The Blackbird, a truly versatile machine in the inventory of reconnaissance, provides information for strategic planning. In times of hostilities, data for the strike forces. During times of international tension, peacekeeping surveillance. The 9th Technical Squadron, using the latest techniques, ensures a quality product. Skilled personnel carefully interpret the data and prepare a tailored format to fit the requirements of each requester. Quality high-speed color processing is available. Automated control speeds delivery of the final product. A comprehensive library of electronic data is constantly updated. A rapid retrieval system makes latest information readily available. Requirements for specific data or composite reports are processed and a printout made available for immediate use. The timely gathering, evaluating, and dissemination of the intelligence product. A shield protecting democracy from hostile acts or military intentions of unfriendly aggressors. A vital tool in the arena of international decision-making. When a crisis arose and advanced intelligence data became critical for saving lives and providing commands with urgently needed information, the 9th SRW, with minimum notice, deployed additional units of the Mobile Processing Center. The unique operational plan and preparations paid off. The Mobile Processing Center for rapid handling of sensor data was planned and fabricated early in the program. Within hours, the MPC, complete with personnel to man it, were aboard 2 C-5 aircraft en route to the operational base. Arriving at the overseas location, the facility was certified fully operational within a few short hours. Its modular units employ streamlined procedures. Availability time for vital and perishable intelligence information is reduced by 80%. Its rapid and quality processing in the field with readout capability makes sensor data available in near real time. The SR71, designed and manufactured by the Lockheed Aircraft Corporation, was delivered on schedule, within budget, and has met all its performance goals. It is supported by a responsive management system. The Strategic Air Command's 9th Strategic Reconnaissance Wing has flown thousands of hours at Mach 3. They have pioneered sustained operational flight above 80,000 feet at speeds beyond 2,000 miles per hour, carrying forward the tradition of unarmed reconnaissance. Living up to their motto, peace through surveillance, by providing information for the security of the United States and the free world. The SR71 in a single flight has flown over 15,000 miles. On one mission, it is capable of mapping a section of the world equal to a path 60 miles wide from San Francisco to New York. The incredible Blackbirds and the team that operates them are justly proud guardians of peace through surveillance.